About 5 years ago, a young man lived downtown in a major American city. He was a night owl, the kind who thrived when everyone else slept. While his roommate crashed early, he would slip out for long, peaceful walks through the quiet streets, lost in his thoughts. For 4 years, those midnight strolls were completely safe. He even joked that the drug dealers were polite. But one ordinary Wednesday night changed everything forever. It was a Wednesday between 1 and 2 in the morning. He was walking near a police-patrolled park far from his apartment. The night was unusually still, almost no traffic, no pedestrians. The park itself stood completely empty, bathed in darkness. He turned down a short side street to loop back home. At the far end, on his side of the sidewalk, he spotted the silhouette of a man dancing. It wasn't normal dancing, more like a strange waltz mixed with an odd forward stride. The figure was dance-walking straight toward him. Thinking the man was probably drunk, he moved closer to the road to give him space. But as the figure approached, something felt wrong. The movement was too graceful. The man was very tall and lanky, dressed in an old-fashioned suit. Then the face came into view, eyes wide and wild, head tilted back toward the sky, mouth stretched into a painfully exaggerated, cartoonish smile. Alarmed, he quickly crossed the empty street to put distance between them. But as he reached the other side and glanced back, he froze. The man had stopped dancing. He now stood perfectly parallel to him, 1 foot in the street, facing him directly, but still staring up at the sky with that same wide, insane smile, never leaving his lips. Heart pounding, he kept walking and looked away for just a few seconds. When he glanced back, the man had vanished. Relief lasted only a moment. Then he spotted him again. The stranger had crossed the street in complete silence and was now crouched low in the shadows, facing him. Before he could react, the man started moving again. Giant, exaggerated tiptoe steps, like a cartoon character sneaking up on someone, but terrifyingly fast. He stopped just a car's length away, still smiling that horrifying smile, still gazing at the sky as if nothing in the world mattered except this moment. Finally finding his voice, he meant to shout, "What the fuck do you want?" Instead, what came out was a weak, trembling whimper. "What the fuck?" The fear was unmistakable in his voice. After what felt like an eternity, the man slowly turned around and began dance-walking away again, as if the entire encounter had been nothing. But then the figure stopped dancing. It started growing larger in the distance. He was coming back, and this time he was running straight at him. He ran too, sprinting until he reached a brighter main road with passing cars. When he finally looked back, the smiling man had vanished into the night. He lived in that city for 6 more months, but never took another nighttime walk. Something about that face, completely and utterly insane, haunted him forever. A single encounter that proved even the safest routine can turn into your worst nightmare.